What's good? It's Chigozy. Friday, October 23rd, 2020. A date with 37 life lesson number, shooting 37, sacrifice 73 and 46, and then shooting 53. So they could talk about shooting or have one. Also, there was the debate yesterday. Joe Biden equals 37. So this debate. So they'll talk about the debate and Joe Biden. Obviously, but they're gonna maybe hone in on that more. It's a date with 69 days remaining in 33 numerology, race war 3369. So they can have more riddles like that too. I pretty much put everything in the title. It's gonna be the same video, the same nonsense from the federal government, the same fake news propaganda. New COVID-19 cases continue to rise in the US. Despite all the masks and social distancing, it just shows how it's bullshit. The cases rise, the PCR tests just keep getting put out, people keep taking them, they keep contriving numbers. White House Coronavirus Task Force warns US regions show signs of deterioration as hospitalizations soar. Deterioration equals 72 and 153, like Jesuit order. They are the deterioration of this world. Jesuit order reversing now, 153 and 72. So do you see how every single video, it is literally the Jesuit order encoding their numbers inside the propaganda, inside the quotations. That is why it's the same content every single day, nothing new. If you miss this stream, it doesn't matter. No, you would not learn anything new here. Sure, another way of them doing it, but again, I'm just saying this to emphasize, it is the exact same contrived military propaganda every single day by the numbers. We have this 307. Is that what, the 63rd prime? Jesuit order equals 63. COVID-19 equals 63. 1148, hoax 48.
681 Wisconsinites have lost the battle against this virus.
Wisconsin patients now being treated in overfull hospital because Wisconsin has the kill numbers. Thursday was the first day with more than 70,000 new U.S. COVID-19 cases in 3 months, and the hospitalization rate is soaring. And remember, yesterday was a date with what? 70 days remaining, coronavirus equals 70. So 22nd of October, 2020, there was 70 days remaining. So they're saying it's the first time ever then. See? More than 70,000 new cases in 3 months. 73, sacrifice 73, Jesuit 21, 73 is the 21st prime. So you clearly see here how they're giving you these numbers by a specific numerical system and trying to tell you that it's real. Why would you sit there and believe it? Coronavirus 70, Vatican 70. Why would you sit there and believe that the cases are rising, that there's even some sort of coronavirus pandemic going on, when everything they give you is complete bullshit? Like, you have a very logical reason to not wear a mask, to not get the vaccine, to not participate in any of this. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Adam. No Trevina. Hey, Layla. See you in a minute. Layla, an OG of the community. Subitachi. Did I hear that Kamala said the great Joe Biden at her rally? Biden with an ice cream cone. Yeah. Showing how much of an actor he is. Exactly. I was debating between that one and then the one I'll use for my next Joe Biden one, the one where he's covering one eye. Doing that one. That might be the next Joe Biden video thumbnail. You have Jesuits encoded in every fucking thing. Nikki Lawrence, Wisconsin is so desolate and everyone is so spaced out. How can they possibly have an outbreak of anything? Exactly. It makes no sense. Even like kind of the more populated places of Wisconsin, even still, just stupid. Logo is Biden Harris. Biden has the same numbers as death. BIDN. That's interesting. Well, that's in the numbers. Yeah, death 25, murder 79, death 20. And again, that guy could easily die in office. Like you see how you saw the debate, how he's slurring his speech. Guys, any sort of alliteration, he's trying to say like, yo, the F's together, fire, firefighters. He couldn't even say those two words together. Like the guy's brain is deteriorating, just like how they use this word here. They're talking about Joe Biden's brain as well. And again, it's just more part of the play. I know the guy's an actor, but I don't think he's acting when he, slurs his speech. The guy's just fucking old and decrepit. Scott Shredder Freemasonry 143 minute 43-second video. Voters who refuse to wear masks can still vote, but many have to follow new rules. Well, this applies to no one here because you're not wearing masks and you're not going to vote. So this does not apply to you. But I kind of want to see what the new rules are. Even if you love to wear your masks or you have to wear it for work, well, you're not going to vote. I mean, if you're going to vote, I don't know why you're wasting your time. Because you have to actually go to the place and put, maybe even if it's the mail-in ballot, you have to like still do shit. Why waste that effort? States grapple with mask rules at polls to avoid dangers of both super spreaders and standoffs. Super spreaders. Here's Fairfax, Virginia. Notice how in Virginia, where we have, all this federal nonsense as well, we have the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry clearly seen in black and red. Again, that's what I'm saying. Maybe the only excuse now to go to a voting poll, not to vote, but to go there, is to do an A/B testing. Go to your own voting poll. Don't go, but go anywhere else. You don't have to go to a voting booth. But the whole point is you go there and you see what colors people are wearing. How are we getting the only color patterns, red and blue, and then black and red? You see, I was talking about this yesterday. Now it's another day. And of all the color schemes we get, it's that. This is from the Freemasons, the Jesuits, the you-know-whos. Just looking at the color scheme, you can literally prove the whole entire thing. That, who's running the show with the colors. So anyone who's like, oh, the numbers. I mean, I don't know why you're thinking like that, but if you can't even comprehend the gematria, I hope you can at least see the fucking colors and how they're always doing it by the same pattern. Roman Catholic Church 104. That's today with 47 numerology they're showing us here. Wait, yeah. Cast ballots, September 18th. 47, President 47. They with 58 numerology. Virginia, like Virgin Mary. Virginia equals 53. You see them today on the front. Well, they're talking about them here. But this was published yesterday. I don't even want. So this is what they're going to even say. See, they might use this for their next narrative. Some health experts worry that a potential lack of mask wearing could turn Election Day into a super spreader event at some voting sites. So that they might just say, oh, cases are going up. A lot of people went to vote. Not people wear masks. Refused to wear masks. The voters who said they had severe asthma were eventually allowed to cast their ballots. Patchwork of mask rules. Fear over coronavirus has sparked an unprecedented wave of mail-in voting across the country, with more than 33 million voters casting their ballots through the mails as of Thursday. So this is fresh. Because today's Friday, so this is fresh news. Just as of yesterday, they're telling you this. So you see how they're using another 33 inside their propaganda. What's up, Red Pill? Hey, Miss Cool. Yeah, something definitely will happen unusual. They're going to use, because they use the election as an excuse to do all sorts of stuff. He gives them a free pass. I mean, they always give a free pass anyway, but they know no one will question it whatsoever. Biden's oil comments made headlines, but Trump's denial of reality is what matters most. How Biden said he just wants to get rid of the oil industry, and guys, his employer. I mean, I don't know if people even think he's making sense, guys. His employer run the oil industry. Why would He's not gonna do shit to them. The longest flight in the United States is back for the holidays. It was what, to Hawaii? From New York to Hawaii, is that the longest flight? Do you know how you could even just guess that besides looking at the picture? What's today's date numerology? What's the name of my stream? Number 33, I have that in there because I noticed on dates with 33 numerology, they always pay tribute to the number 33. Hawaii 33, get Hawaiian Airlines inside some contrived propaganda. I have a video on them. I know Cindy, she's from Hawaii. She once asked me to cover some Hawaiian Airlines ritual. And here we have them again. By the numbers. They're telling you this today. See, published 23rd of October. Plane equals 21. 231 is the 21st triangular number. Hawaiian, I don't know Hawaiian equals, but we'll see. New York, rest of it's 13 city U.S. mainland network. I mean, come on, man. And New York equals 33. I mean, it cannot be any better to put out this type of ritual today. This is incredible. Look at these two states. New York equals 33. Hawaii equals 33. And what's today? October 23rd. 10 plus 23 equals what? 33. So again, you can I'm just laughing because it's the same thing. Longest flight, I can see some Saturnian stuff going on in here at some point. Talking about time, distance. Hawaiian equals 39, like New York as well. See, an Empire 66 and 39. From the Empire States, Empire 66, 39, we have Hawaiian Airlines coming from there by the code. Just you see how this innocent little article about the longest flight from New York to Hawaii is back, right? You see how it's still by the absolute numbers. Here's a little holiday cheer. Hawaii is opening back up. Hawaii Airlines, the Aloha States flag carrier, announced Wednesday that it will resume its nonstop Boston to New York services in December, and the rest of its 13-city U.S. mainland network too. And they tell you some other stuff. Boston. And then look what they use. Look at all the planes they use. Using a wide-body Airbus A330, it takes about 10 hours to travel from Honolulu to Boston. The return flight takes about 11.5 hours. Masonic 115, 33 degrees of skyfare Freemasonry. Also, A is the first letter, so 1330, government 133. And just, I could be looking at things here, but this A33, I just see 1133, A113, Bob come on 113A. Could be a play, maybe not playing that. It just could be me seeing something, but I want to be very exact. The very simplest thing they're doing here is clearly it's an A330, A33. Again, what is this for? Hawaiian Airlines, Hawaii 33, New York 33, on a day with 33 numerology. I mean, again, people who say this is conspiracy nonsense, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, more Jesuit order, look, Santa. Guys, we know Hawaii, we've seen so many Hawaiian colors, Hawaiian this. They have lots of light blues, light yellows. Hell, they could have even used orange, some red, okay, some lighter reds, right? You see how these give you just this, all this red here? It looks like he's wearing some green here, but again, it looks like Jesuit symbolism. You see mostly this red. It could have been nice yellow and blue pattern or something. Sure, it's Santa, Christmas, I get it now. I see what you're saying too, but still. You get how it's always red inside their propaganda. That's what I'm trying to show. It's always that color scheme whenever they could do it. Sure, they make it sad to make it more believable. So I'll give them a pass on that one. But I hope you can see I'm trying my best here to absolutely show you what's going on inside this agenda. That if you're new, you can at least start with the little patterns and schemes they do with the very basic gematria concepts, the colors. Like, what does lipstick equal? Is that just a low hanging fruit? Like, why is that on the front page? Lipstick equals 36. So it connects more so with yesterday than today. Judge would order 54. He said matte, like a color. Freemasonry numbers. Well, I see something they're already doing. I mean, look at this. We tested the best matte or mate. I thought I never figured out how to pronounce this word, but anyway, matte lipsticks, and that equals 201 and 177 and 93, like the judge would order. That's what I'm saying. And what is lipstick usually known as? A red color. See, red and black. I mean, I'm literally explaining this, how you can at least start with the color schemes, and they're literally giving you an actual article about black and red color. I mean, you use lipsticks to color your lips, black and red coloring, and of all the type of lipsticks in the world, matte lipsticks, and that equals 201, 177, 84, or not 84, it just equals 201, 177, and 93, like the judge would order. Again, I mean, there's plenty of examples every stream of how these people run the show. They put their encodings and riddles into everything. And yep, of course, I checked the URL, 1022, this was published. Jesus Hamanum Salvatore 122. But the main thing here is that that's the day with 36, life lesson number, lipstick equals 36, judge would order 72, Vatican 70. Again, it's not hard to see what these people are doing. Not receiving enough video. See, this usually it means we're buffering or sometimes we're good. But I come to the chat. Today is the start of Scorpion season. Oh, nice. Hey, Alex. Great seeing you. That's right. We're almost in November. It's the start of that. Good call, man. Hammy, if people can't see the obvious patterns or understand the concept, it's because those people are not supposed to know this information. Yeah, that's just the truth, man. Trump is from the state of New York. Biden from the state of Pennsylvania. That's why the game last night was a major Jesuit ritual for the election. Ah, really interesting. That's true. That's 100% true. Always a riddle with these sports games. The whole New York Philly riddle has a twist to it because Biden born in Philly but grew up in Delaware. Exactly, he's always repping Delaware and shit. That Delawarean agent. But yeah, that's the football game was definitely all part of that. So Delaware is what, New England? Maybe it's just a nod to, I don't know, the Patriots, their career, or maybe what's upcoming with the I don't know. Maybe I don't know. The Patriots fit in that at some point. Biden was a used car salesman. I'm sure he's made a ton of money doing that. I mean, the guy's a good actor, so. I mean, guys, look what he did. He got everyone to donate to him after his performance. It's like, I mean, the guy's a mind control actor. Biden born in Philly, but from 11 on was in Delaware. Yep, 11 the master number. Yep, the blackout clues. Yeah, malarkey. It keeps, yeah, he's just so silly with that word. But yeah, I mean, this blackout is definitely a big possibility. Biden played football in school. Interesting. Another this football riddle. It may be time for Biden to retire. It definitely is, and I think they're going to make him. They're going to kill him in office. That's to me the most plausible thing they're going to do. Even if he runs 2 terms, it'll be during his second term. Yes, sorry about that, Winston. These people don't. I mean, they don't want you notified about this. They don't want anyone to see, why they put matte lipsticks 201 with the Jesuit colors. Debate coach. Biden barely passed, but Trump failed. Again, appeal to authority. Debate coach. I'm sure the guys. And guys, you see how specific this is. What is in my stream title? Guys, I put this shit in the stream title for a reason. And then when I stream myself, I was going to change the title after the fact. You would see me do it. So it's always transparent. Debate. Debate 37. Joe Biden 30. I cannot believe this fucking article, guys. This seals the entire stream. We're gonna after this, we're gonna just switch to TMZ or something and say we've seen the nail on the head for today for the life lesson number. I mean, I cannot believe this fucking example. I'm gonna go really slow. So if you're incredibly new here, I don't care if you don't know what any of these numbers mean. Just take this one number at a time. Today has a life lesson number of 37. So it's the most important calculation in the life or the date numerology. Sure, that reduces to 1. And, life path 1 is what you would see, but they use the intermediate step and represent this as well. That's what they love to do. So today with 37 life lesson number, 10 plus 23 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0, 37, right? So we're talking about Joe Biden and the debate. Today's the next day. They're obviously going to do it, but they have a piece that really links them. Debate equals 37 using alphabetical order. D is the 4th letter, E is the 5th, B is the 2nd, A is the 1st, T is the 20th, E is the 5th. You see that? 37. So you can take each letter and reduce to a single digit. Joe Biden equals 37. Because J is the 10th letter, right? 1 plus 0 is 1. O is the 15th, 1 plus 5 is 6. So E remains 5 because it's the 5th letter. So you just do that. And when you do that and add them up, 37. So Joe Biden 37, debate 37. Today now, the day after, day with 37, life lesson number. And then look at the piece of propaganda that they publish here on the front page today. Debate coach. Biden barely passed, but Trump failed. Sure, it's about both of them as well. But you see how like a debate coach is coming out talking about the debate about Joe Biden. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They do this type of thing to make it more obvious because obviously they're going to talk about the debate today. I mean, why would they not? You could be the most asleep sheep. Obviously, that they would, right? But they do this to absolutely let everyone know that they are doing their gematria riddles, that they have to make that it's the 37 life lesson number. And then they put this bullshit update time at 10:56 a.m. Society of Jesus equals 56. 156. When we read out 33, 156. False flag equals 156. I don't know what debate coach equals. I was going to look at that. I just want to pause this video. We could look at it if it's short enough. I have a hard stop, guys, at like 130. So like 125, 126.
We're about to go into a dark winter.
See, he's even just foreshadowing stuff. Guys, they're going to give you a lot of... And guys, every time I say these things that come true, what's the sad part? Because it's all obvious. They're already doing it now. It's going to come winter. They're going to have cases are going even higher. Everyone's indoors now, less outdoor things. They'll use that as an excuse to say cases are even higher and higher and higher. Yet, in reality, everyone's probably even doing more at-home stuff because no one wants to go out because it's cold, usually. And, of course, they're going to, what about a place like California, Florida, where that shit doesn't even happen? It's just stupid. But 4:33, we have a 4-minute and 33-second video. I mean, I can't even talk about what it's going to talk about. But I think I already made the point. Society of Jesus 56, updated 10:56, with this 4-minute, 33-second video. Jesuit 84. The Jesuit order equals 84. That's the 84 prime. Please, I'm trying my absolute best to go very slow and show anyone of any level what these people are doing. They use the prime number relationships to do this. 433 is the 84 prime number. Jesuit 84. They are the Society of Jesus. Society of Jesus equals 56. They run the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church equals 84. The Jesuit Order equals 84. St. Ignatius of Loyola, their founder, who died in 1556, Society of Jesus 56, he died 84 days from his upcoming birthday. So do you see then how they use these numbers throughout history? And here we get the 84 prime in this video with these two Jesuit actors. I mean, the Catholic actor now, Joe Biden, Catholic 46, running to be the 46th president, and this propaganda. Debate coach equals 67, 59, 68. So I see Freemasonry numbers. Donald 23. I think coach, that root word is good. Coach 33, giving us this coach. They with 33 numerology. Masonry 105, 33. Saturn 30, 21. Of course, I say the blood sacrifice number here. Talking about Joe Biden, and I mean, I still always think there's more that I'm just not seeing with these riddles sometimes when they pop up. if the football riddle was Philly for Biden when he played football in Delaware, it seems a little off to me just because he was born there. Yeah, so Dr. Savage, I just think that just because the fact he was born there, it just gives them more shit to work with. So like, because it's like at the end of the day, it's a football riddle, it's a football game. It's not like it's some big major riddle that's like super duper big that maybe you would say okay they maybe synced up with his growing up there. So yeah, so in terms of like who won the game, is saying who's gonna win the presidency. Oh, you think Biden will be dead by the election? Or by, I see I'm reading this backwards. Biden was a 47 VP. I see the fact that he was born there, though. They're like, oh, yeah, we can use this for this riddle. You have the proof. TikTok Gematria. See, guys, I read these comments backwards because you know how they load the fucking comments? They load them so slow, they lag them. And then by the time you guys will say something interesting. Someone once said Elizabeth Meadows was a bot, and I kind of agree. Because every time Elizabeth Meadows talks, it's always just like a headline, and it makes you wonder: is it them collecting information? I mean, I don't really care. I mean, do Fox News, Elizabeth? I'm not insulting you, by the way, for not. That might just be how you type, but it's always like the headline. It's like a very very specific way and it'll be like only comments you leave the whole video. That's the only reason why I'm curious. I'll do Fox News, but. But yeah, Kristen Welker, that was all by the numbers. And notice how she's half Indian, half black. You see the riddle they did there? Yes, you heard. I said it on purpose. Sure, she's not Indian. She's half Native American, half black. But so thanks a lot, Elizabeth. 'Cause I really wanted to bring this up, but I didn't want to. I didn't know how to formulate it in a tweet, so I was like, I'll just talk about it during my stream. So yeah, I really appreciate your approach, by the way, Elizabeth, of letting you know about these headlines. Kristen Welker, she is the fact that she's half Native American makes it more believable that this is such a big riddle. I think you even use that word believable, but you know what I mean, like just more understanding. What? Did they change this shit? Dude, they said that they changed this shit. They said it was Native American yesterday. They fucking changed it. See the Philly Nate because they changed it. I swear to God, I looked it up yesterday. See, Native American journalists. Why else would they be here? Are we catching them change information? See, it was last edited today at 3:47 UTC. They took that out. Maybe because it was so obvious. They had the half Indian because they called them the Indians, half black moderator, just like how Kamala Harris isn't she? She had the Shamala Gopal on her mom and then half black. I thought that was really interesting. And now if they're saying her father's white, what? Think about it. Why would they still be here? See, they slipped up. This is the thing with web development. You can miss little things like this because they edited this but not that. See, if whoever is in charge of this made a mistake. Oh my goodness, man. See, she's still on this list. Just because you edit this portion doesn't mean that this is a different piece of code, right? A different piece of workings inside the platform. That's how you can catch them. You guys are all saying this, right? Why would I think to come here? This is just insane. I guess what I say, Wikipedia's a bunch of bullshit. Of course, she's 44 right now. Joe Biden 44, or excuse me, no, yeah, Joe Biden 44. Let me see what Biden equals. I keep forgetting what Biden equals. I gotta memorize that, obviously. 34, 101, 29, 25. Okay. He does have murder numbers, death numbers, to die in office. In office. See, the 101, this could be me saying things, but doesn't it look like an oval inside like a structure? Like the Oval Office inside like a building? And the White House kind of looks like the shape of the White House kind of looks like the number 101. I'm just seeing this all right now, but it kind of, if you can call me out on my bullshit for this part. That's fine, but I hope you don't call the entire video bullshit. But just the shape of the White House kind of stretches out 101. I don't know. See how that sticks out in the middle? This middle rotunda thing? That's the O. I don't know. It could be me saying things, obviously, but I think it's interesting to point out. But you guys, you see how they're doctoring information. Yeah, 50 people. I hope 50 people saw that, how Wikipedia is doing bullshit. Yeah, always editing. Well, why else would she be under Native American? Well, you guys saw it there. She's on that list. Gotta rush this blood in. Oh, in 40 minutes? Oh, I gotta go back to work in 40 minutes too. Literally, because we have like a special party thing we're doing. So like it's like I have a hard stop. So don't worry, Touch. You're not gonna miss anything if you're gonna be here for 40 more minutes. What I want is the symbolism of the twin system, two pillars with the portal in the middle, the womb. Thanks, Dr. Savage. Interesting, guys. I'm like now like this is like my percent chance of him dying in office is just raised. Like if I was putting money in it, I would be adding to my position right now after seeing what Biden equals and just see the riddle behind it. Or even not in office, maybe he might not win, and then he still dies soon. I mean, guys is old. He'll be all still part of this big riddle. TMZ.com. You guys, I think we're on a roll. But watch, we don't have any good things here. Oh, this will be easy. Well, we already got it. 8:04 a.m. Jesuit 84 at 8:04 a.m. They're updating this propaganda. Airplane freak out. Passenger screams and N-word repeatedly with the Burger King crown on. Excuse me. And now he's here being taken to handcuffs. Guys, can't you see how this is fake news propaganda? At least they finally have a little. Yeah, green equals 137. They like to use the color green here. There he's wearing these green socks. There's an orange. Again, finally, guys. But notice how we're finally seeing some different colors. Although it's the same color scheme, blue and orange. We saw that in this, one of those presidential assassination attempts was the one on Reagan. I'm probably getting it wrong, but you know what I mean, with the umbrellas and everything, Illuminati color symbolism. I mean, you still see it. Her face is all blacked out here, Melania. We're gonna go back up to that one, but I just want to see the next one. So Burger King's in here. Burger King equals 58, by the way, like Freemasonry. BK, B is the second letter, K is the 11th, 211, the 47 prime. Burger King, 59, like Negro, and this guy's saying the N word. Sure, Negro's not the N word, but it's all just in that pattern. Let me close some of these tabs. It's already getting slow. But I think for how slow I've gone this video, for how I've broken some of these things down, I'm just going to safely assume that anyone who has watched this stream up to this point, even if it's your first time, you see how there's an agenda going on by a specific group of people and how they do it by a specific code of letters and numbers, dates in the calendar, and patterns of colors and etc. And of course, I didn't even call out the incites chaos. Passenger screams N-word repeatedly, incites chaos. I kind of want to play this and see how fake it is. 3-minute, 35-second video. We'll see that. I know it's like King James 35. I'm not even trying to link this to LeBron James, but I'm thinking Crown, King. I want to see why on JetBlue. If JetBlue has the racist, it does. You already see it. JetBlue. J is the 10th letter, B is the 2nd. 102. What does the N word equal? Nigger equals 102. JetBlue. JB. You see how they're doing this? Always by the numbers riddle. And I'm going to make sure that I have sound. I'm not going to just, I just remember now. JetBlue equals 42. It's perfect. So on a JetBlue 42 flight, 21, 75, black man 57, 21. But of course, the N word also equals 42. Also, we guys see one. And guys, this piece of propaganda proves why I just have to say nigger, because for an educational purpose, people listen in. We got to be pedantic and clear. They're talking about the N word and they're using it in their propaganda. So now N word itself, right, equals 74, 29, right? This is relevant. 74, 29, 61, and 25. We need to look out for this. So you need to be able to differentiate that. I'm not trying to confuse anyone. So N word equals 74, 61, 29, 25, and then nigger equals 60, 42, 102, and 30. And again, it's a JetBlue flight, JB 10-2, JetBlue equals 42. And then and I gave you those numbers because we're gonna, passenger screams N-word repeatedly. That equals 470, like 47, and it equals 142. That's why I gave you those numbers, laid them out. When you write out, again, let's go back to this chart. See the N-I-G-G-E-R, that equals 42. When you write out 42, and I'll show you that, it equals 142. So you see how they even kept the ciphers? Passenger screams N-word repeatedly. $142. 173, the 40th prime. And then 367, that's the 73rd prime. Civil rights equals 73. Of course, 47, big number for the Freemasons, time 47. But I'll write out 42. You get 142. Guys, this is, I'm not joking when I say, if you missed this stream, what did you miss? I mean, literally, what did you miss? The same pattern, same numbers, just different stage, different scene. Same play, and even updated at 804, Jesuit 84. I mean, we're on Team Z again, the black and red colors, you see the Jesuits numbers, a race piece of propaganda by the numbers from Burger King. This is Burger King propaganda. It's all run by the Jesuits. The wild scene played out earlier this week in Jamaica, So some white guy in Jamaica doing this. Where else see this? And why Jamaica's being used? Because Jamaica's run by the gang. This is Jamaican propaganda from the Jesuits. Jamaica 38. Nigga equals 38. Africa equals 38. And of course we get 151, the 36 prime. Racism equals 36. So being used in this riddle. And again, why are we getting this today on TMZ? What's in my title? Race War. I said race war today because race war equals 33 and 69. Today's the day with 33 numerology, 69 days remaining. Because once you understand these very few key patterns they use, you see how every single day it is contrived propaganda. So I'm gonna play this and make sure my sound's working.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's working. So this is a play from the Jesuits. We'll see how real it is. It looks fake as fuck already. King Mecca is the one who, this is what they're crediting. So hopefully it plays, and hopefully I don't get if I get a copyright strike for it, that proves that this is complete theater from the Jesuits.
Nobody. Take your shit and get the fuck out of my seat! Oh, he's drunk. Kick that bitch off the plane!
Sir, please you need to stop. There are children. Please stop. Stop. Hey, that's not necessary.
Take your stuff and get out of my seat, please.
We will take care of it,
Thank you.
but I need you to stop yelling.
She kneed me in the stomach. Why are you in my face?
I'm asking you to stop
Have I
yelling.
committed any type of violence since I've been on the plane?
You're
No.
yelling and
So
you're causing
what?
a scene. Yes, sir. That's
She kneed me in the
disrespectful.
stomach!
I don't care what she did. You're being
Thank you.
disrespectful.
Somebody get
Shut
this
the
on
fuck
camera.
up for 2 seconds.
I want a lawsuit! I want a fucking lawsuit right now, motherfucker! Call the fucking police right now. I know you saw it. She kneed me in the stomach.
We're gonna contact them.
Thank you.
You need to. Here, can you
This
stand
is
up?
my seat.
Can you stand up?
Where is 25A? Where is 25A? Why did she just knee me in the stomach?
Because you deserve it.
Yes, she did.
Because you deserve
Did you
it.
get that on camera?
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Excuse me, I'm part West African.
You deserve
I can
it.
say nigger anytime I want. Bye. You need me in the stomach. I want to press charges.
Nobody.
Take her shit.
Oh my God!
You're a fucking stewardess.
Is there only white man on the plane though? There only white man on the plane.
What the fuck? I just got punched! What? This ain't all I want! Yes, I can! Yes, I can. Clearly, I just did!
Loser.
I understand what people.
Clearly, you have no fucking authority! Especially while a motherfucker's attacking me, you did shit! Yes, this motherfucker is okay! Fuck you and your job, bitch! Whitey? You would, huh? You wouldn't be able to reach, fat ass! She just fucking threatened violence! That's a felony! Assault! Assault! Felony! Threat and assault! 2 felonies! Bye! 2 felonies! Bye! Who's next, motherfucker? No, I'm not gonna stop!
Yeah! Get out of here! No, I can't go through a number 2 cell somewhere.
Wow, what a play from the Catholic Church. And at the end here, what was your name? Wendy? So it's wearing the Burger King crown. Her name is Wendy. I mean, this is just a joke from the Catholic Church. And remember he said seat 25A, 251, 251 to 54th prime, Jesuit order equals 54. I really hope that the sound, we saw the sound coming through in my preview, so I hope that came through. Or else I've been 4 minutes. You guys didn't see that. But that was just, I was trying to contain my laughter, guys. That was a comical play from the Jesuit order. Yeah, it was such an act. Yeah, and then they say, oh, it's the only white guy in the plane. So think about the only white person on the plane, and then that's happening, guys. It's racially divisive propaganda. Yeah, more divide and conquer propaganda. Yeah, he didn't get shot or tased. And then he's saying, you know, and it's like, I don't even know Jamaican law. I mean, maybe in Jamaican law, he couldn't do shit. Too much free advertising. Yeah, I'm giving it free advertising to all these people. And their theatrics. Oh, Santa Great Good. Wait, that was a girl? Well, no, that was supposedly a man. But Wendy was the girl, like the flight attendant or whatever, the stewardess. Because he asked her name, she said Wendy. I mean, just ridiculous. Did he have a sword tattooed on his face? Probably did. I didn't even notice. Yeah, the Burger King crown was throwing you off, right? He's wearing a Burger King crown doing, get tired of this world. You guys, bullshit. Yeah, like, what? With his, yeah, the guy had the red face mask. And a wow. BK, yep, 211. Mason, 211. 211 to 47 prime. Oh my goodness, man. And then they brand this, again, they brand this with their 84. I know plain equals 21 like Jesuit. What else is plain equal, though? 48, the reflection of 84. What's the name of the airline, too? Oh, Kingston to JFK Airport. Could be, related to Kingston 3744 like Joe Biden. And then JFK, the first Catholic president. Joe Biden could be the second and 46th president. Kingston 46. Kingston 37. We get him with 37 life lesson number talking about this. Unbelievable. Black people 44 and a plane with a bunch of black people. I just can't, like, my head just hurts. Like, I was trying not to laugh, so I didn't laugh over the video, so you guys could hear it. Let go of my hand. Let go of my hand equals 145. See this? Catholic equals 145. This is literally propaganda from the Catholic Church. Melania to President Trump. Let go of my hand. She seemed ticked and posted vape vid. Guys, she's supposed to do this. At 7:06, blood sacrifice 76, master 76. I'm just trying to see what else they're doing here. But riddle. And we get the Catholic numbers. Catholic 46, reflection 64. Catholic 35, the reflection 53. And then this 145, a Catholic. Sacrifice 206 in the Jewish cipher. Sacrifice 62. Seattle's area code 206 with the virus. Trump and Melania together. Let's hope it's not a long gallery. Let's see how TMZ does their galleries. Yeah, guys, haven't I been saying for days that they love to make white people look crazy and out of control, unpredictable, and always ready to sue you and shit? That's like the guy was just making white people look extremely bad, right? That was white shaming and black shaming propaganda, all rolled into one. The only white guy on the plane acting like that, acting like all entitled and privileged and shit. That's what they're trying to program. It's disgusting. It's fucking sick. That was a play from the Catholic Church. Some actor, some mind control agent, so on. There's probably some real people on that plane to make it even more believable or something for the people, but there was a lot of agents, patsies on that plane. Also that the bigger flight attendant wearing orange and black, and it's Halloween, looking like a big jack-o'-lantern. I mean, that video was just so stupid. Oh, it's only 22 photos, so it started with 1 of 22, Jesus Hominum Salvator. Here's 2 of 22, in case you want to see, but it's just him and Melania. I think it depends where they're at. And also, so TMZ, they don't give you any information, they just give you the photos. And it just shows, man, their audience, man, how dumb their audience is. Like this, they just want to sit down and look at the photos of Donald and Melania. Like, oh, look how pretty these people are. I'm showing you the black and white symbolism, right? There's symbolism in all these photos. Purple equals 88, like Trump, on this purple carpet. And I'm glad they're doing this, because it makes it really easy and streamlined to look through these. Like, it's a good approach that they're doing in terms of, from an educational standpoint. I mean, I would like dates and stuff too, obviously. But it just also shows their audience, man. This is, like, they can't even read text. Oh, no caption, right? Because their audience doesn't fucking care. They're that fucking dumb. They literally know that TMZ religious watchers and viewers are people with extremely low IQs. I mean, people who consume CNN, their IQ's not much higher. It could be even lower, honestly. So, I mean, these people are just agents. I don't want to look at all these. I mean, it's loading slow. I kind of just want to see that they did their stuff. But the same, it's the same, chessboard, black and white stuff you always see. These are divisive agents. Divide and conquer, order out of chaos. All mockery. Donald Trump, the rich business guy, getting, the model from Europe, right? That's what they're trying to program. It's just nonsense. They're 2 actors. I mean, she might not even be a fucking woman, to be honest. I mean, what is this thing? I always say that when I see her daughter, Chrissy Teigen. Like, what are these things? It's not even bullying. Like, literally, I mean, I've never seen these people in person. I don't know what they're made up of. Story sings. I don't know that's probably coded in itself, but yep, this is your first lady and president. This is my first lady and president. 2 actors for the Catholic Church. Yeah, I'm gonna stop on 17. I can't make it through all this. This is way too slow. I feel like there's gonna be one good picture we're gonna miss, though. I might as well finish it. We already saw that one in the front. 22 the master builder number. They're literally, these are all done by the gang. Look at them grabbing her. I mean, this guy's so stupid. And again, this guy thinks, he wants to fuck his daughter. Look at this. What? Okay, I thought it just didn't load. See, throwing up the devil's horn. I'm glad we went through them all. Throwing up 22, holding up the 2 on the 22nd photo. Holding up the devil's horns because he's a satanic agent with the Jesuit colors all around. Yeah, that's what they say save that one for last. Yeah, that. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do a TMZ photo gallery again. NYPD, LAPD bracing for election day, protests, riots. Because people are stupid. I mean, think of it. If you're not retarded and you don't believe in this crap, why would you riot or protest? Sure, maybe protest the entire system and, actually taking action, sure. But, like, because someone won or lost. And again, what's today? Day with 33 numerology, New York 33. LA is a big 13 city. I don't know if there's any 13 connected stuff to the date numerology today. No. There's probably, oh yeah, oh my god, I actually did it. Today's the day with 37 life lesson number. Los Angeles 37. So Los Angeles 37, New York 33, New York City, and Los Angeles, California are literally being used today in this fake news propaganda ritual. I'm not making any of this up. Los Angeles 37. Today's the day with 37 numerology and 53 numerology, right? New York 33. You can go on each piece of nonsense from TMZ and see how it's all by the numbers. I show you example after example every single day. All you need is a date numerology calculator, like a gematria calculator. If you can do it all by hand, you don't even need a calculator. And you can see how this is being done by the code. It is the quickest, easiest way to absolutely prove with evidence that this is contrived nonsense. You're no longer the conspiracy nuts, Well, you will always be that to some fucking idiot. But I mean, if you don't have like definitive evidence, and if someone's calling you a conspiracy nut, then, you can't fully blame them if you don't have any evidence. But if you have evidence that's measurable, observable, repeatable, that's why MOR named his channel that way. Please subscribe to him. Then you know that this is. I mean, look, LeBron James. LA, see? LA. Guys, I'm literally just ranting because I'm just showing you how Los Angeles is in the fucking front page by number 37. I'm scrolling down. What's this now? LeBron James in an LA hat under with 37 life less number wearing the Jesuit colors. I mean, it's just stupid. It's just ridiculous. Their agent Rich Paul, because got rich off of being an actor for the Freemasons, being an agent, really. And that's really what he is, an agent for the Jesuits. Was back at Nobu in Malibu on Thursday night for a fancy dinner with Anthony Davis. So Nobu, guys, every time Nobu does things, it's ritualistic. Nobu's run by the Jesuits. Nobu equals 56, like Society of Jesus, because it's run by them. It has Pope numbers as well. This was Thursday, but I'm telling you about it today. Votes. He's wearing masks that just says votes. These are fucking agents for the federal government. Why else is he wearing vote masks? Like, who is this? It looks like P. Diddy, but I think it's Rich Paul or something. I know it's not P. Diddy for sure. I'm just saying it looks like him. Again, all wearing black and red. Like, what team is this? I know he plays for the Lakers, but what's with all the red? LA. I know this looks like the baseball. This looks like baseball stuff, though. I can just tell. I know this not. See, Lakers there, right? But isn't this the LA like baseball team? The Dodgers or something? And the Dodgers are blue, though. So I don't see. I mean, I'm trying to say, yeah, sure. I'm not saying this is not a team. I'm just saying it's the Jesuit colors. They could have had Dodgers blue, Lakers yellow. I hope the Dodgers are blue. I could be wrong on that too, but I swear they're blue. And you see how it's just Jesuit red and black instead. December 30th, 1984. That's when Sammy Davis from today's his birthday. Why isn't it? Or we could see yesterday because he was at Noble yesterday. That's what you gotta see. And think about it. The guy can't even choose when and where he wants to go for a fancy dinner with all his money. What's the point? Think about it. You have all this money and you can't even use it on to go to a place you want to eat. Sure, maybe sometimes you can. You know, you'll never hear about it, obviously, but you know, it's just stupid. What if he hates Japanese food? What if he just hates, you know, the palate because, you know, it's its own flavors and textures? What if he absolutely fucking hates Japanese food? He hates everything about it. It doesn't fucking matter. So 70 days from his upcoming birthday, 9 weeks, 7 days, 69 days. Nobu, 5216, 5620. So nothing from his birthday with that. That's obvious, at least. Even with the end date. And then we want to see from his upcoming birthday, too, then. Whoops. You can do your dinner, fancy dinner, but I'm not even trying to... I mean, just that fact we see him by numbers of LA. Whoops, this was supposed to be 2019. His 35th birthday. So 297 days. Yeah, so nothing really with Nobu in him. But that's okay. I think there will be some deeper riddle why. Maybe I'll figure it out one day. Why these people go to Nobu? What's, you know, the whole riddle about that? Besides the fact it equals 76 like Society of Jesus, wearing their colors to Nobu. Or, and also notice how they're all wearing masks. Notice it's always the celebrities especially wearing masks. Sure, they have to now because the league rules make them. But that's the whole point. Sacha Baron Cohen, if Giuliani thinks that's okay, what's he doing with other reporters? Borat is back. 12:35 cap 35. So whenever I get stuck, I should be jumping to the chat more because you guys might have some information on Nobu. Borat 56, like Society of Jesus 79. So, I mean, hope you see how TMZ's fictitious fake news propaganda, ritual, and distraction. Hey, later, Adam. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate you. You've always been here since day one, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you always being around. Uchaya, I know you, another OG. Don't forget the fires, hurricanes, flash floods, tornadoes, all man-made. Probably done by the numbers as well. Exactly. 100% done by the numbers. The tornadoes in Dayton, Ohio, those are by the numbers. All these hurricanes by the numbers. Yep. You saw 9 months, 23 days, 923s everywhere in the movies, TV shows. Yeah, I'm glad you saw that 923. Alex's video about 923. I'll check that out. Thanks a lot. Thanks a whole lot for that, because I've been noticing that as well. Like just that number, not what you've noticed, but I've seen that number, but think too much about it. So I'll check that out. Yeah, it is difficult to stay in this fake world, but I feel like when you have a choice. Hey, you have a great day too, F Dextra. I think this world is always gonna be fake crap. I mean, you have to just carve your own way out inside it. They've made a new law to put the truth speakers behind bars. Holland is the biggest shithole of the planet. Oh, I bet. Doesn't Holland equal 33? Now they call it the Netherlands. Just sounds like something straight out of hell. Holland 33, 42. Yep. 66, 30, and 123. I wouldn't be surprised if you could have some Dutch propaganda today. Because Holland 123 is 10/23. Holland news. What if you get some? I put Hollard. but maybe they'll correct me. No, damn, they didn't. Holland, which is now known as the Netherlands. You know, all named by the gang. I'm supposed to have anything today. 16 hours ago. But wait, if this published Thursday, so this is Thursday. Holland. And this looks like Holland in America. But I mean, I don't expect, you know, to just get news from Holland, you know what I mean? They're probably doing some specific things today that I probably wouldn't know about, and I can't read Dutch. That's one of those languages I look at, I'm like, damn, where do I even begin? Dutch hospitals, airlifts patients to Germany amid COVID surge. Just more, you know, COVID fear porn. Look at this crap. The red and blue pills of Freemasonry. Holland. At least this is in English. We need truly independent journalism now more than ever. You guys are giving you fake news. Like, this is just silly. Holland releases. They're just releasing fleas into their place. I mean, guys, come on, man. To solve knotweed problem. Maybe it's a legit thing. You know, I'm not gonna just talk without knowing anything, but there's probably some complications with that they're completely okay with. And by they, the Catholic Church, with a UK bird flu threat level raised so they have the COVID-19 and then they have the bird flu nonsense after swans infected in Netherlands, UK, because this is independent.uk. They're telling us about Netherlands rituals. Ajax refused to let African players join international teams. That's your racially divisive propaganda. You see, we're talking about Netherlands, Europe, UK. It is the exact same with the exact same color scheme. Look at the Independent, black and red. We have not changed anything. We've just crossed the ocean. That's all you do. You cross a body of water, and that doesn't mean shit. It's the same Jesuit gang doing everything by the numbers. Harmful Japanese knotweed plant. Japan equals 42. When you're at 5, you get 42. Releasing 5,000 fleas. Look at this triangle right here with an X inside. Japanese knotweed. Japanese equals 7 were Catholic. And 145 a Catholic. And 46 a Catholic. And 35 a Catholic. Because it's Catholic knotweed. Japanese knotweed 8469. Like the Catholic Church. Oh my god. Well, the Catholic Church 84, Catholic Church 69. But there's even a better one with those two. The Jesuit Order. No, wait. Well, yeah, of course. The Jesuit Order 8469, 177, 201. So see, we have Japanese knotweed, the Jesuit Order. We're going across the Atlantic Ocean, which, guys, they were formed across the Atlantic Ocean. So, I mean, you have to look backwards anyway. Well, from America's standpoint, you know, backwards. Because, you know, everything revolves around fucking America. That's what everyone here fucking believes. If it's not American and, you know, it's not real. If you're not in this country, you don't understand it. Trust me. Some people here literally think that. They think if it's, you know, it's not American, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't exist. You know, if it's not, you know, football, Cheetos, pizza, and Tom Brady, Obama, you know, Joe fucking motherfucking slurring speech Biden, then it doesn't exist. So gone these people are. Who said it? At least they're not all fucking masks, man. But guys, there's gonna be that time, man. It's just gonna be so normalized that you just see all these people here in masks. That must be the photo of the day. $11:36. Yeah, I think this is a good little way to cap it off. Just a reminder, like Dutch Royals. God, the Dutch Royals. I've shown you this many times. The Dutch Royals are actors for the gang. The Dutch King, the Queen. I forgot. I swear they might not have a king, but I swear they did. But whoever they are actors. We've looked them up before. I've exposed them in one video at one point. They returned from Greek holiday after one day amid public anger. Dutch King returns from a vacation. Guys, next stream, well, I'll even show you when there's more time how this guy is an actor, the Dutch King. I've shown you already. You can just look at his birth numerology. Sure, he's a real. I'm not, you know, denying his bloodline. He probably is a, you know, real king, real bloodline, all type of stuff. But he is an agent for the Jesuits. He does things what they tell him to do by the numbers, not of his own volition. These people control kings, queens, all sorts of the Saudi royal family, the royal family in Netherlands, the royal family in England, the royal family in all the other Asian places. Every royal family is run by this gang. Freemasonry 67, King 67, the king born in 67. Again, you see it immediately. This is an actor playing the role of a king at this point. King 67 and 23. We get the king, talking about the king today on the front page of the Netherlands. Only thing is, I don't know how often talk about the king on the front page of their Dutch section in independent.uk. But still, King 23 is the 23rd. Holland 123. King 67, he's born in 67. William Alexander of Netherlands. Willem Alexander, not William. Willem. 158, like Freemasonry. Freemasonry also equals 67. His birthday. His full name. I wouldn't be surprised if you get some Jesuit numbers. Willem Alexander Claus George Ferdinand. Just letting the Jesuit order let you know who runs the show. Well, Secret Society 166. That's what they did in this one. 194, like a Lighton. And then 599, the 109th prime. The Netherlands equals 153, like Jesuit order. 7263, like Jesuit order. The Netherlands, what they call it, Netherlands equals 177, 69, and 120. The Jesuit order equals 177, 69, and 201. So you get it. So you don't get it in his full name, but you get it in where he's acting out of, where he's from. April 27th, 1965. I'm not trying to insult anyone's king or whatever, but you understand, or 1967, excuse me. You understand this is an actor. You have to just see that. Look at his birth numerology, 54. A Jesuit order. Also, this is interesting. Born day with 117 numerology with 117 days remaining. Sure, I know Central Intelligence Agency equals that, but I think there's something obviously way more connected to him that I clearly am missing. With the 117. Maybe I'll see it one day. Scottish Rite Freemasonry. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I gotta go in a couple minutes. So I'll leave it there. Should have probably left it earlier, sooner. Right? Silly. Where is he? Where he's acting out of? Yeah. And Daniel OJ, you missed. Just more propaganda. Technically didn't miss anything, but it's the same riddles. We talked about the Netherlands king. We talked about LeBron James. It's definitely worth a rewatch. I really have to go to a meeting now, so I can't even do like another recap, or I can't like go any further. So I'm really sorry, man. I knew I'd love to keep going, but like I have a thing to do in literally a minute. Yeah, thanks for rewatching, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, y'all my friends as well. Love y'all as well. You hear Camel Piss is Mountain Dew. Now all your Cheetos and kidneys from fetuses. I don't know about that. I feel like they're just corn, like made out of corn. The GMO corn, so they give it to people. Yeah, the stuff tastes good. Keeps you awake. But something that when I drink enough of that, I definitely feel sick. Yep, Q's a fat piece of shit. Yes, I really appreciate y'all. Yep, same play, different actors. You see it here. Just the King 67.67. So yep, I'll see you guys later. Take care. You're welcome, Space Cat. You're very welcome. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know if I'll stream this weekend, but I'll try. I'll try to make time for that. Much love, guys.